welcome to our exciting English class. Hello students, this is Sister Flavia Fernandez, a trainee teacher from Arihant College of Education. Today, I am extremely happy and delighted to conduct this video lesson for you. I am also grateful to St. Joseph High School, Khatki, for giving me this opportunity to conduct this lesson in your school. Students, please observe this video carefully. So what did you observe in this video? I'm sure you have seen how the beautiful flowers and grass were swaying to the rhythm of the wind. Do you think were the flowers and grass having fun with the wind? Yes, of course, they were really having fun and enjoying the company of the wind. So today, we shall study a similar story of a girl named Revathi who played a sweet melody to her plants when they were stolen and surprised all with the bond and connection she shared with her plants in the continuation of our English chapter, that is Revathi's musical plants. Students, now look at this text and listen to me as I read this text for you. Listen to my pronunciations, intonation and diction and pay good attention. Here we go. The organizers were not convinced. They said, "How can you prove that the plants are yours? The lady who submitted them is a regular participant. How can we doubt her?" Revathi wondered how to convince them. She sat there for a few minutes looking at the plants. The sight of the plants bending towards her while she played her violin flashed across her mind. She told the organizers that she could prove the plants were hers. She ran home. When she returned a few minutes later with her violin in, they started laughing. Students, now please spend some time in silent reading. Fine, we move on. Now look at this objective question. What did Revathi tell the organizers? I'm sure the answer in your mind is Revathi told the organizers that she could prove the plants were hers. The new vocabulary words that we've encountered in the first paragraph was submit. What is the meaning of submit? I will tell you. The meaning of submit is to give over to the power. I will make a sentence for you. I submitted my assignment to my teacher. Now it's your turn. Make a sentence and write it in your book. Fine, we move on. The idiom used in the second paragraph was flashed across. What is the meaning of flashed across? I will tell you. It means to quickly enter one's mind. Now, I will make a sentence based on this idiom flashed across. An image of my keys on the dining room table suddenly flashed across my mind. Now it's your turn. Take some time and then you can write down a sentence based on this idiom in your book. I will give you 5 seconds. Fantastic! Let's move on. So dear students, in these 2 paragraphs we have seen how Revathi used her intelligence and made a quick decision to convince the organizers to get back her stolen plants. She did not shy away or got frightened, but used her communication skill to win back her plants to her. So students, in life, we have to learn to take quick and right decisions when we are faced with difficulties, and never quit, but use your communication skill to express your mind and opinions when you are challenged with difficulties. Let's move on and now listen to me reading paragraph 3 and 4. Pay good attention. But their ridicule did not deter her from her mission. She told them, I know my plants and I share a secret with them. My plants are music lovers like me, and you could see how they respond when I play to them. They all laughed louder, saying that they had never heard of plants enjoying music. They asked her, do plants have ears like us to enjoy your music? No one believed her. Now, engage yourself in silent reading. I will give you 10 seconds. Fine, let's move on. The new vocabulary word that we saw in the third paragraph was ridicule. What is the meaning of ridicule? I will tell you. It means make fun of. I will make a sentence now. The rich man ridiculed his servant in front of his friends. Now you make a sentence and write it in your book. I will give you for this 5 seconds. Fine. We continue. The second vocabulary word is mission. Do you know the meaning of this word mission? Let's listen to it. It means an important task undertaken. I will make a sentence for you. Anand completed his mission when he passed his SSC exams. It's your turn to make a sentence and write it in your book. For this, I will give you 5 seconds. I'm sure you have written the sentence based on mission in your book. Let's proceed. The third new vocabulary word is deter. Let's see what is the meaning of deter. Deter means discourage. The sentence. The security camera was installed to deter people from stealing. It's your turn. Quickly make a sentence and write it in your book. I will give you for this another 5 seconds. Did you write your sentence? Fine. Then let's move on. So dear students, in the third and the fourth paragraph, we have seen how the organizers ridiculed Revathi, but she was very firm not to give up. Do you think is it good to ridicule people and especially your friends and make fun of them? Definitely not. We have to always respect others' points of views and show empathy when their opinions differ from us, and always give a listening ear to their views. We shall now proceed by listening to the fifth paragraph. She felt dejected but was determined to win her plants back. She sat near her plants with her violin and slowly started playing her favorite raga. Engrossed in her music, Revathi even forget her plants for a time. But the others could not. With wonder in their eyes, they watched the plants. Straight at first, they bent slightly. As she played on and on, their stems bent towards Revathi as though they wanted to touch her in their happiness. The organizers were stunned. They had watched a new phenomenon of plants responding to music, and Revathi had become a great discoverer. The new vocabulary words that we've encountered in the fifth paragraphs are: the first one, dejected. The meaning of dejected is sad and disappointed. I will make a sentence for you. Samson felt dejected when he lost the match. Now it's your turn. Quickly make a sentence and write it in your book. For this, I will give you just 5 seconds. Hurry. Excellent, you've done well. Let's proceed further. The second new word in the fifth paragraph is stunned, which means, any guesses? I will tell you, astonished and amazed. I will make a sentence based on this word stunned. The teacher was stunned when Alicia passed in maths. Now your turn. Please make a sentence and quickly write it in your book. I will wait for you for 5 seconds. Time up. Let's move on. The third new word in the fifth paragraph is phenomenon, which means an occurrence or wonder. I will make a sentence for you based on this word phenomenon. How peaceful the phenomenon of the lake. Now your turn. Give a good try and quickly make a sentence and then write it in your book. I will give you 5 seconds. Fine, have you done? Can I move on? Thank you. Let's move on. So dear students, in the fifth paragraph we have seen that Revathi, though she felt dejected but was determined to win her plants back. She sweetly played her violin and her beloved plants started bending towards her and touched her with happiness. This surprised the organizers and they believed in her. Sometimes in life we tend to give up when we encounter failures and difficulties. But remember, failure is the stepping stone to success. Never quit or run away till you achieve your goals. This will increase people's confidence in you. Students, we shall now listen to the last paragraph of this lesson. Please pay great attention. Here I go. They all applauded her and said they were convinced that the plants were hers. They pulled up her neighbor for cheating them, and she accepted after a long argument that she had stolen Revathi's plants. She said while walking past Revathi's house, she had spotted the plants and had removed the pot in the night to her house and submitted it later for the contest. As she was a regular participant, no one doubted her. The authorities decided that Revathi's plants deserved the first prize as they were the best looking and healthy. Revathi carried home the prize proudly with her pot of plants. The new vocabulary word in the sixth and the last paragraph is applauded, which means show praise by clapping. I will make a sentence for you. The crowd applauded the cricket team when they won the match. Now it's your turn to make a new sentence and write it in your book. For this, I will give you 5 seconds. I'm sure you have written the sentence in your book. Let's move on. The idiom given in the last paragraph is pulled up, which means to tell someone that they have done something wrong. I will make a sentence for you based on this word pulled up. My daddy pulled me up when I broke the cup. Now it's your turn to make a sentence based on this idiom pulled up. I will just give you 5 seconds. Fine. Hope you have written the sentence in your book. Let's move on. So dear students, in this lesson, through Revathi, we have learned many values for life. And she taught us to be honest in our life, because remember, honesty is the best policy. Through the lady who stole Revathi's plants, we've learned never to steal others' belongings without their permission. And finally, through the organizers, we have learned to believe in others when they tell the truth. Let's learn from Revathi to care for nature, develop good communication skills, be empathetic, and live our life with determination by trusting ourselves. So today we have studied an interesting English lesson, that is Revathi's musical plants. It's testing time, and let me see how much you have understood what I have taught you in this lesson. So dear students, down below I have given you the link of the Google form. Kindly go to this link and please do the exercises and submit the form at your earliest. So students, we cannot miss the homework, and the homework for this lesson is do an experiment by singing a song to your potted plant growing in your home or balcony garden and observe the reactions of the plants. So thank you, dear students. Hope you had fun learning about Revathi and her musical plants. Thank you very much for your cooperation.